Welcome to Kicked, the easy way to run your junior soccer team on match day. In this quick walkthrough, we'll set up a team, run a full game from kickoff to final whistle, and pick a player of the match. Let's get started. First, let's set up your team. You'll pick your team name, choose your age group, for example, under 8s or under 10s, and add your players one by one. Just tap Add Player and pop in their name and shirt number. Next, set your rotation time. This is how often the app will remind you to swap players on and off the field, so everyone gets a fair go. A common choice is every 5 to 10 minutes. You can also choose whether parents are allowed to vote for the player of the match after each game. Just tap to turn it on or off, whatever suits your team. And here's a handy tip. If your club has given you a club subscription, most of this setup is already done for you. Your team, age group and players will already be there waiting. You'll just need to check everything looks right. Parents can follow along live during the game, see the score and vote for the player of the match. To invite them, just share your team's game code. You'll find it in your team settings. Pop it into your team's Facebook group, WhatsApp chat, or wherever your team shares information. Parents tap the code and they're in. Now we're on the home screen. This is where everything starts. From here, you can jump into setting up your next game. Tap Start Game when you're ready to play. Before kickoff, let's get the field ready. First, choose your formation. For example, 3-3-2 or 2-3-3, depending on what suits your team. Then pick your goalkeeper. Just tap the player you want in goal. Now add the rest of your players to the field. You can do this two ways. Tap each position and pick a player yourself, or hit autofill and the app will do it for you. Easy. Once you're happy, tap save and you'll come back to this screen. If any players didn't show up today, mark them as absent so they're left out of the rotation. One more handy tip before kickoff, tap the Gameday mode button. This turns your screen brightness up to 100%, so it's nice and easy to read out in the sun, and it stops your phone from going to sleep mid-game. We recommend leaving your phone running for the whole match, but don't worry if it does drop off. When you're back in the app, just resume the game, and if you need to, you can skip ahead and finish each half right from the game screen. When everyone's set, tap Start Game, allow notifications and you're off. Here's the live game screen. Let's walk through what you can see. At the very top, you've got the period. H1 for the first half and H2 for the second. Right next to that is the running score. Us is your team, them is the other side. And of course the game timer ticks away, so you always know how much time has passed. Below that is the live field, showing every player in their position, plus the bench down the bottom. Logging goals is dead simple. To log a goal for your team, tap the Us plus goal cell on the left of the goalkeeper. The cell will change to say Tap Scorer, then just tap the player on the field who scored. That's it. The goal is logged against that player and your score ticks up. If the other team scores, tap the Them plus goal cell on the right of the goalkeeper. No scorer to pick, just tap once and their score goes up. Made a mistake? Long press either goal cell to undo the most recent goal. For age groups, under 10s and under 11s, you can also log goalkeeper saves as they happen. Handy for tracking your keeper's work over the season. You'll find the Saves button on the Extra Stats panel, which you can open by tapping the little chart icon on the live field. For under 12s and above, there's a richer set of stats available. Things like shots, intercepts, yellow cards and more. You can still log all of these on your phone, but honestly, we recommend using a tablet for the older age groups. The bigger screen makes it much faster and easier to tap stats as the action happens, without taking your eyes off the game for long. If you want to swap a player at any time, it's simple. Tap the player on the field you want to bring off. Then tap the bench player you want to bring on. That's it. They've swapped over and the app keeps track of everyone's minutes for you. If a player gets a knock, press and hold their name on the field. you'll get the option to mark them as injured. This takes them out of the rotation, so they won't be picked to go back on automatically. You can then choose a bench player to take their spot. When they're feeling better, just tap their name in the injured list and choose Mark OK. They go back to the bench and they're ready to play again. Below the field, you'll see the next rotation panel. This is where Kicked helps you give every player a fair go. On the left, under Going On, you'll see the players coming off the bench next. On the right, under Coming Off, you'll see the players who are about to be subbed off. If you want to change who's coming off, just tap the player you want to swap out, then tap the player on the field you'd rather take off. The app will sort the rest. The Going On list is matched left to right with Coming Off, so the top bench player swaps with the top field player and so on. If you'd rather they go on in a different order, just drag a row using the little handle on the side to reorder them. When your rotation time is up, a yellow banner pops up at the top of the screen to remind you it's time to swap. You can tap Rotate Now to do it straight away, or dismiss if it's not a good moment. Best practice is to wait for a natural break in play, a throw-in, a goal kick, and have a quick word with the referee before bringing your players on and off. When the half is over, or if you started the game a bit late and want the timer to catch up to the real match, just tap Finish First Half at the bottom of the screen. You'll see a half-time report showing every player and how many minutes they've played so far. For younger age groups, under 11s and below, Kicked will give you a gentle nudge if any players need more time on the field to keep things fair. You can make changes to your lineup right here at halftime if you like. Or, if everything looks good, just tap Start Second Half and you're back into it. The second half runs exactly the same way. Rotations keep ticking, the score keeps updating, and the timer counts down to full time. When the second half is finished, tap Finish Second Half to wrap up play. Now for the fun part. Voting. If parent voting is turned on, parents can now cast their votes through their phones. They'll see the players and pick who they thought was the best on the day. Once the parents are done, it's your turn as coach. You get 2 votes, one for your player of the match and one for the runner-up. Coach votes count for a bit more than parent votes, so you've got the final say. When all the voting's in, tap the big red End Game button. Kicked will then reveal your player of the match and the runner-up, perfect for that post-match team huddle. Gather your players around, give them a clap, and celebrate the day's stars. It's a lovely way to finish every game. And that's Kicked. Gameday made simple. Set up your team, run your game, give every player a fair go, and finish with a moment everyone remembers. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the sideline.